guys, Retro Tech Ralph here. Right, I've had a problem since day 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, when I first started this channel. One of the main things that's really bugged me is the other one of these, is this. Now the problem with it is I got this working, it didn't work, it did, it didn't, did, and didn't. Not only have I bought two, but I've got a third one. Now I have actually tried this, and this does actually work. It's sticky, it's got a broken controller switch, which I don't think putting the screws on the right side will actually fix. But I can make good out of 3 bad. So that's what I'm going to do. So if all else fails, let's see what I can do. Try and make one good out of this. Now I like the case on this one, so I'm going to get it a good clean. The plastics come off. That looks a little bit iffy. In fact, let's get around to just getting all the consoles in front and everything in front. Get rid of the boxes. Right, here we have all 3. My original one, the second, and then the new one. The only difference, mainly apart from that broken button there and a piece of tape like that, the original cable's got that moulded onto it. The coax adapter moulded on. This has obviously come off over the years, and they've put an attempted repair on that. I haven't. This is somebody else. That doesn't work. That one doesn't show the game screen, but shows the players only. That one, board does work. So what I'll do is I'll take the gubbins out of this one. Everything does work well. That's a little bit stiff, but when I repair all the switches on these feel really good. Switch works. They're harder switches, but still work okay. I think I prefer the switches for this one, so I might keep the case for that one. The controllers are quite good, quite stiff on the that's quite loose. These two, that one there is quite loose. That's quite a stiff controller, so either needs oiling or it's never been used. That's a ferrochrome on that. So I'm going to do the motherboard out of this one and put in here. That one, I don't know. All I want is one that works. So I don't want 3 power supplies either, so let's get stripping, shall we, and see what I can find. So case, front, switches, controls off this. So basically all I'm going to do is take out, oh, I melted that, oh, because that will be part of the board anyway. Okay, that will be right. Okay, so the top half of this one, but off from that. So what's the battery corrosion on this one? A little bit of cleaning the bike, sponge is a little bit iffy. That is better. So let's lose that. So 3 from 1. So that's what the video is going to be called, 3 from 1. So let me get stripping and see what I can sort out do. And I know that one's a bit iffy with the battery leakage. Yeah, let's strip all these 3. So I could play that all day. So I'll get back to you in a few minutes when I've got this all 3 stripped down. Right, back's off. Now, straight away I can tell there's a difference. The middle one, this is my second one, whatever, a BP BP2774 is. These both are BP2772s. Look like they're on the same run as well. So I need to desolder a controller off of one of these. It's a shame that motherboard doesn't actually work because it's a lot better. I mean, so why have these both got diodes on them? And then this one hasn't. But it's a different chip as well. It's a smaller chip. Slightly... Well, that doesn't matter so much. Right, I'm going to cut that. This, obviously there's been a new one. It probably has had battery leakage, but I can smell a battery problem. But I need to strip these, completely strip these down. So I'm going to take off the rears, see which one's the best one is. I'll desolder them off with these. I mean, this one's probably the best rear for anything. A little bit of cleanup, nothing major. It's got no corrosion at all on these. Whereas the original one, yes, a little bit. And this one, definitely. So, let's start by stripping off as much as I can on the soldering iron. So, iron on, and then I'll jump cut to these in a lot of pieces. Right, we're down to the bare essentials. Now, I noticed on this one, this is my first one that the speaker wires come off. I'm not interested, but I was going to leave that speaker in, but this speaker's a lot better looking condition. I was sitting inside, and I think I already did put a hole in that anyway, but this one's alright, it'll do. So I'll leave that on that board. What I need to do now is, let's see if these switches work alright on this one. They're a little bit corroded around the... Can we get them cleaned? No, the switches on this one are a hell of a lot better. So what I want to do is... Oh no! Just desolder everything off here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Not an impossibility to do. I already recapped these as well. I'm not entirely sure if somebody has or hasn't been in here in the third one, because it is very sticky in here. So there's been something spilt in there. It is the same as, exactly the same as this layout and everything. It's a bit more clean on that one or the third one. Yeah, I'll put that box upside down. It does work really well, this one, but that's how I need to take off everything from here onto there. I was going to see if I could use the second one as a comparison, but no. There's no point in actually cutting cables and taping them together. No point at all. So I might as well just desolder and resolder. So there's another piece of plastic that fell off. That'll be one of these ones that holds inside and holds these on together. Let's keep as much as we can. Right, so what I need to do now is desolder both controllers off this, because these are the good ones. Desolder these because these are bad ones. And desolder the switch mechanism off of all this. There's a fair few wires to do, but it's not impossible. So first I need to make a diagram, make sure I'm doing everything right. So good one, bad one, cleaner, dirty, but we'll get round to that in a bit. So yeah, what can possibly go wrong? Okay, diagram's drawn and ready. All I need to do now is take these switches off of here, the full bar, and put them on this motherboard and these two controllers. So basically I'm just swapping this over So, solder right on, shall we? And I'll get back to you in 2 minutes, hopefully, when it's all done. So, right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Right, soldering is now done. What I've actually done on here is I've still used, because this is the third board, I've still used a third array of switches. For one reason, I took 2 switches off of one of the other ones, because the back board on here, for some reason, it got a rust mark on it. I think there was battery leak gone through on there. So I've used that, but then replaced these 2 switches over, which is easier said than done. But there's this, if you look closely, right, this wire here is continuous. So you have to unthread it. Oh, I should have just cut it. But it's a continuous thread of wire from there all the way across. All the way, yeah. You'd have thought they'd use this thing as the actual earth, but they haven't. Now, I need to start selecting stuff. Tidy up a little bit, because that's done. And reassembly time. Right. Right. I think I was using this for the back, because there's no battery leak on it. Still got the plastic bit on there. And I'm happier with this than the others. A little bit of clean on the inside I'll do. Then re-solder them on. Now the top. Tell me what you think. Yeah. Do you know where the Q&A passed? Q&A passed? No. This was the original one. So, okay, I'll use this one. So I've got my front, got my back. 2 controls are on this one now, so this should be fine. Need to reassemble and get this done. I'm not going to recap it. I don't think I need to recap it. With it working at present, then there's no real point. So, brown cable came off of there to there on the other one, right? Okay. That's fine. I was going to say that as spares anyway. Right. Give me a few minutes, put this back into a machine and see if it works. Right. Roll back together. Final part. The selector gubbins. And that will go another thing where one way or the other in a minute. There we go. Switches. Right. Now, can we finally get an end to this? A little bit of clean up to do. Nothing major. There's a tiny bit of paint on them to make it mint. Or nearly mint. Finally getting this over and done with. What am I dawdling for? Power supply. Now, power on the wall. Bloody hell! It's come off. Soldering iron still on. Let's turn that off. Just talk amongst yourself for a minute. Yep. Right. Power off. Plug in and. Nice, the switch on wall. Oh, right, I need to tune telly in anyway. So, what we're doing here? Come on. The wrong one. Oh, the cable went the wrong way. Right. Well, that's making noise. Let's tune the telly in. I'll be back in 1 second. Actually, I didn't need to tune the television in. Right, one controller there. Oh, thank you. Right, reset. Any problems with the TV? Slow, slow. Thank you. Good Lord. Ah. Football, tennis. Squash. Blue goes first then. Then practice. Fast. I want to get that noise. Damn it. You can stick them on that forever. It's ridiculous. Oh, until you go. Small bat. Different angle. Finally, you have no idea the relief of finally getting this working. So, yeah. All I need to do is choose a decent box for it. That one's got the polystyrene in it, but that box is absolutely knackered. I don't know. So, I'll go for the faded one with the instructions. See, I don't even think these are the right ones anyway. I mean, what the hell does that do? There's absolutely nothing, but it does fit in there quite well. Oh, good Lord. I'm really happy now this is done. Finally, finished. Instructions, finished. That is a grandstand one, so power supply will go in. Everything done, and where's that bloody cable gone? Finished. Anyway, if you're into the market for looking for a 2 grandstands in pieces, then give me a shout. Bloody hell, this has took about 4, 5 months, 6 months maybe. Finally got it done. It's going to go on the bookshelf as soon as I can find a spot for it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me all these months. We're done finally. Happy and done. Ooh, okay. I have to get away from a shutter problem. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I start the next project. Bye for now.